Do you ever wonder why some businesses turn followers into paying customers so easily while others struggle? There is a secret they know that makes all the difference. It's called a sales funnel, and today I'm going to show you how it works and how you can use it to make real money online. But here is the thing. Most people who hear the word sales funnel imagine something complicated or overwhelming. And this is why this is part 1 of my Big Words Simplified series. So stay tuned as I will try to explain big words in a simple manner. What if I told you it's actually really simple, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly how to set a funnel up to start turning your audience into buyers. In the next few minutes I'm going to share a step-by-step breakdown on how sales funnel works, why it's critical if you want to make consistent sales, and one simple trick that can help you and keep your funnel flowing smoothly. Stick with me because this is something you can't afford to miss. Imagine pouring a large pitcher of water through a funnel. If the funnel is wide at the top but narrows gradually, the water flows through smoothly, right? But what happens if there is a block in the middle? Suddenly everything stops flowing and you got a mess on your hands and your kitchen. Now here is the kicker. The same thing happens when your sales funnel has a missing step. People get stuck, they are confused, or drop off entirely. In a minute I'm going to tell you exactly which part of the funnel most people forget and why it's costing you sales. So what exactly is a sales funnel? It's a step-by-step process that takes someone from hearing about you for the very first time all the way to clicking that buy now button on your product, which is what you want. Think of it as a journey. Your job is to guide people from that initial curiosity, what is this, all the way down to I need this in my life immediately. But here is the thing, just like in that funnel analogy in my kitchen, if your journey has gaps or it's too rushed, people fall off before they ever reach the checkout page. There is a few stages of the funnel that you must be aware of. The first stage is called top of the funnel. At the top of the funnel, people are just learning about you. Maybe they stumbled upon your Instagram post, watched your social media video, or clicked on your ad. Your goal here isn't to sell anything. Right now, it's all about getting their attention and making them think, this could be interesting, this guy talks and I am relatable. But what most people don't realize is the one thing that absolutely have to do before moving people down the funnel. I'll tell you what's that in just a second. Here is the trick. If you skip building trust early on, you lose them before they ever become your buyers or loyal audience. Now that's curious. This is the crucial moment. They want to know more, but they are not ready to commit. So how do you keep them from moving forward and towards the bottom of your funnel without scaring them off? This is where you start delivering value, free content, and a lot of it. Over-deliver free content, helpful tips, or a lead magnet, which will be explained in this series later on. But here is the catch. If you overwhelm them here, they'll stop dead and go away. In just a moment, I'll share what kind of content keeps them engaged and itching closer to that purchase. Remember, the key here is small steps. Think of it like laying breadcrumbs that lead them closer to your main offer. And the last stage is the bottom of your funnel. This is where all the magic happens or doesn't happen. It is normal. You cannot have a conversion rate of 100%, which means not all customers that come to your funnel will buy. But you've brought them this far and now they are thinking, should I buy this? So what do? Most people think this is where they should go in for the hard sell, but here is a little known secret. It's actually all about making the decision feel safe. And in just a second, I'll explain the one thing you can do to make that decision easier for them. Now, let's circle back to the funnel analogy in the kitchen. Imagine pouring all that water in at the top, but it keeps spilling out on the sides. That's exactly what happens when you don't have a solid sales funnel in place. You might be attracting a lot of attention, but without the right steps in place, your potential customers slip through the cracks. By the end of this funnel, you should know and have only people who are excited and ready to buy. But there is one final step that most people forget, and this is where they leave money on the table. Stick with me because I'm about to share how to close that gap. You don't need a massive, complicated system. Start simple, offer something of value, usually for free, then build trust over time with your social media content and guide them toward the final offer. If you're selling low-ticket digital products, your funnel can be easy as a three-step process: attract, engage, and convert. But remember how I mentioned the key part most people forget? Here it is. Always have a next step. Don't let the funnel end with one sale, because that's when things really start getting interesting. I'll cover that in another video, but here is a sneak peek: upsells and repeat business. So there you have it, the sales funnel simplified. Remember, it's about guiding people from curiosity to decision in a structured and simple way. But here's the thing, we are just scratching the surface. If you want to learn how to keep the funnel going and make your customers come back again and again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I'll be revealing that secret in an upcoming videos. You don't want to miss it. And as always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them in the comments.